Another day, another Labour politician making a fool of themselves over basic biology.
You know what, this really upsets me because I think about a young person who's struggling at the moment, who's struggling with their identity. And when we're having a social media or a debate around what genitalia someone's got, I think it really debases the serious issues that people face.
That was Angela Rayner, a touted future leader of the No Opposition Party, being asked if a woman can have a penis. Same pathetic type of response from Keir Starmer the day earlier, but the bar is now so embarrassingly low among the Labour cohort that nothing surprises me with them anymore. Maybe they're getting their inspiration, though, from the equally as warped NHS trusts who are now asking men whether they're pregnant before carrying out X-rays and MRI scans. One trust in Liverpool said it was now policy that all patients under 60 would be asked if they had a baby inside them, regardless of how they may identify their gender. So has the NHS become totally consumed by wokery? And with top politicians left squirming and dazed when asked if women can have penises, are we hurtling fast towards a society totally ravaged by identity politics? Hell. Well, Darren Grimes has been investigating this. He joins me now. Darren, what's going on?
Well, it's incredible, isn't it? So Keir Starmer said it's not right to say only women have a cervix, right? I don't know about you, Dan, but I certainly don't have one. And then he was unable to say women only have penises. Now, of course, as you've just highlighted...
only men have penises.
Only men have penises, yeah.
And he wasn't able to say that.
Asking that question, can a woman have a penis, to Angela Rayner, absolutely. You'd think that you were asking her about some quantum theory or something, right? It was just completely...
Yeah. And I saw Emily Thornberry, another Labour frontbencher, earlier today, also struggled to answer. So, Darren, that's the Labour Party. We know they're a mess. But this NHS side of things is actually more concerning, isn't it? Because it's impacting male patients.
Yeah, it is. And I mean, I am really quite concerned about all of this because you get a lot of people saying, well, Darren, or Dan, this is just Westminster nonsense, right? No one cares about this sort of thing. But actually, they should care about this sort of thing because it starts to have knock-on consequences, right? I mean, the complete and utter bureaucratic madness that suggests that the guidelines, the government actually remove the word female from these guidelines. So now hospitals are, as you just said, asking people, men having X-rays before they might have cancer, right? They might be in there to find out, absolutely terrified that their life is going to be cut short by some form of cancer. Just picture that scene, right? And then you're asked the completely nonsensical, utterly bizarre question of whether or not you might be carrying a child. A biological impossibility, right? And we are denying fact and truth to those who need fact and truth the most because they're actually they're putting their life in the NHS's hands.
Well, yes, and Darren, I read the testimony of the wife of a man suffering quite seriously with cancer who said that he woke up from his medical procedure very confused and actually found it deeply unsettling, the NHS asking him as a man whether he was pregnant. So I guess you've got that impact on the patients. But surely the biggest issue here, Darren, is that it's the NHS denying biological reality. And that should worry us all.
Absolutely, yes. And truth and fact have gone completely out of the window. But I think actually the Angela Rayner case, right, trying to copy President Biden's Supreme Court nominee in her response, which is basically saying I can't define a woman because she's not a biologist. Well, Dan, I'm not a lie detector, right? But I can tell that a politician who says they don't know who does and doesn't have a penis is telling their voters absolute fibs. And I think that it starts with the politicians and it starts to feed through to, because they're lawmakers ultimately, let's not forget, it starts to feed through to healthcare providers, and actually the patients are the ones that suffer. These people aren't fit to run a bath, never mind the nation. So I want to actually hear about the inequalities that are being created, not just in healthcare, but I don't know if you saw the story, Dan, about Emily Bridges, who a month ago was winning medals in a male category for cycling. and is now eligible to compete in the female-only category. So you've got healthcare, you've got the politician madness, the lawmaking madness, and now you've got women being completely removed from a level playing field in sport. And you just sort of think, how the hell have we got here?
Yeah, well, it's ripping through society, isn't it? It's
Exactly.
ripping through society, and folk have to start standing up for women, but they also have to start standing up for biological reality. Darren Grimes, thank you so much.